All right. Shaukat Sahab, the particular allegation of the safe havens and the same old mantra that we are now used to, which is do more. Any chance of that changing? Any chance of the Americans realizing that that is not the correct way to pressurize Pakistan as they did in the past? What is your opinion, sir?
Yes, one thing is which is called for the public consumption. The other is facing the reality. The reality is that the Americans are now offering direct talks to the Taliban. Many American dignitaries or the officials who have been in the Kabul, they have been talking about that the Americans are ready to hold direct talks with the Taliban. And these were the Taliban who first floated this idea that we'll talk to the Americans directly, which was welcomed by the Americans. So in that case is the reality, you know. For the public consumption, they will keep on saying what you said, mantra, because till there is a chance of terror or violence inside Afghanistan, and they will be making Pakistan as a scapegoat as they have been making in the past. However, Russian intervention or Russian initiative rather we have seen in the past, and they were supposed to hold talks this week, but then, you know, Kabul administration spoke to the Russian. Dr. Ashraf Ghani had a telephonic conversation with Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, and the Russians cancelled it. It means that the Kabul administration is also in touch with the Russians now, although, you know, the Americans are physically
hopefully
there.
they postponed it.
I mean, if one initiative gets derailed for some time, then we are not sure when and what time in future it will be back. For example, the quadrilateral initiative, China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, United States, that seems history now, for example. And then there was Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, trilateral, there was Turkey, Pakistan, Afghanistan, trilateral, they all are gone. So the very fear or threat perception in these initiatives, if once they are gone, you know, then it's very difficult to retain back. For example, there were Murray talks once upon a time where Afghan government, Pakistan were sitting together. The American deputy ambassador was sitting there and the Chinese ambassador was sitting there. And then, you know, another round was scheduled. You remember Mullah Akhtar Mansoor was killed by a drone attack, and the Taliban were here that particular day. And then there have been no round. So when you say that they are delayed, they are not cancelled, let's see what happens if you know, there is a diplomatic initiative from some major capital. The problem has been, you know, since Taliban and United States, when they were somehow coming closer to each other in terms of having a direct contact, then Ghazni scenario emerged, which also created, you know, divergence. Since your topic is about the Secretary of State's forthcoming visit to Pakistan, in Pakistan there is an urge, there is a realization that this relationship is very important for Pakistan. Not a single Pakistani official from any side has hinted that enough is enough and we are going to just cut off our relation. No, the engagement is there. Our you know, diplomatic missions, they are very well functioning in the United States, and their mission, when I say mission, the embassy and consulates, you know, consulates general, they are working. There is no warmth as it was in the previous decade, and this decade, you know, 2011 onward has been a great marked by great turbulence. So when new Secretary of State, relatively new Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is here, he has been Director of CIA, he will be carrying a lot of baggage of the past and baggage of their future, because with the policies of the administration, it's not Pakistan that's feeling isolation. United States itself, by the policies of President Trump, is facing some problems globally, you know. So he will be carrying a baggage. Pakistan will also be carrying its own, you know, problems, its own complaints. But interaction is very important. Secretary of State coming to Pakistan is an opportunity for Pakistan that we can put our perspective, what is the perspective? Major terrorist organizations who've been carrying out terror, unleashing terror in Pakistan, they have taken refuge inside Afghanistan in the areas which are what they say are ungovernable. So where are they hiding? In the country where the US troops are stationed over there. This is the time Pakistan must explain that from Peshawar to Lahore to Karachi, people have been coming from inside Afghanistan. They've been attacking Pakistani population, they've been attacking innocent Pakistani, they've been attacking Pakistani armed forces, they've been attacking Pakistani police. Who is responsible? If the excuse or the pretext is that these organizations are hidden inside Afghanistan and we have no control, then I'm sorry, it's not our logic. If you push Pakistan to take actions, those organizations are sitting inside Afghanistan, who will take action over there? So the two sides, when they sit together, I believe it's a good opportunity for both of the countries. Secretary of State is second highest level, from the US administration. Let's welcome him. Let's put our own, perspective right in front of